Japanese apartment usually comes empty. Hi everyone, it's your friend from NyuuLy, your go-to guide for stress-free moves to Japan. So you just signed the lease for your new apartment in Japan. Congratulations! Now let's tackle the next thing on your task list, utility. Surprise! Japanese apartment usually comes empty. That means no furniture, no electricity, no water, no gas, no internet. But don't worry, let me walk you through the exact step-by-step guidance on how to set up your utilities that actually works based on my real experience living here. First, let's set up water. In Japan, only the government provides water. Water is already running in your apartment. You don't have to choose the providers. But you need to register your contract with the waterworks bureaus. Usually, your real estate agents or your landlord leaves a waterwork open request or kaishi todoke hagaki in your apartment or in your move-in packets. So check that out. Now let's tackle electricity. For electricity, it's already physically on when you move in. You will usually find an electrical box like this in the apartment. You can flip the breaker to the on positions in your unit and the electricity will work immediately. Be careful, this will have a safety flip. For that safety flip, when the power is overused, it sometimes automatically switches down. So don't panic, you just need to flip it back and you'll be fine. But you still need to contract your providers before or right after moving in. If not, you will get a warning bill, so the electricity may get disconnected later. Pro tip from NyuuLy. Japan uses a 100-volt electricity system. In Tokyo, it operates at 50 Hz. Using home appliances not labeled 100V/50 Hz could cause them to malfunction or break. Electrical outlets are typically too brown. Bring an adapter if you need one. Some apartments in Japan don't even come with lights. Check for lights in your first apartment visit before signing the lease. If you need one, you can easily find on Amazon or Rakuten. Remember, get one with the remote control. It's a game changer when you're lying in bed and don't have to get up to turn off the light. Now, onto gas. There are two types of gas. The first type is city gas, which is provided by the city through the gas pipe that is already installed in your apartments. Most apartments will have city gas. The second type is LPG gas, which is bottled propane, butane gas, used in older apartments or buildings that are not connected to the city gas pipes. Pro tip from NyuuLy. The technicians will need to physically visit your house to set this up. This process can take up to 2 to 3 weeks during peak moving seasons. So remember to book your appointment in advance. And while the technician is at your house, ask him or her to guide you through the exact step of what to do in the case of emergency, like earthquake or tsunami. Then you'll be good to go. And finally, the pathway to civilizations, the internet. This can feel complicated as there are many ways to do this and there are many providers. But don't worry, let's break it down. For home internet, there are two options to consider: wired internet and portable Wi-Fi. So let's see how it works. Wired internet is the wired type connection that uses a fiber optic cable called Hikari. You can connect the cable with the router for Wi-Fi connection. Portable Wi-Fi is pocket or mobile Wi-Fi. You can get a heavy usage data SIM card plan and use the hotspot function on your phone and rent a portable Wi-Fi pocket. Now let's dive into the pros and cons of these options. For wired internet, the pros is high speed and stable connections with large amounts of data usage, while the cons is that it can be used only at home. It is more expensive than portable Wi-Fi. It requires an installation fee and appointment, and cancellation fee might be applied. Suitable for long-term users who have needs for high-speed internet. For portable Wi-Fi, the pros is that it can be used anywhere. No installation appointment fee and cancellation fee required. However, the connection is slower and not as stable. Depends on location. Lower amount of data usage, which means you can watch YouTube, go on social media, but may not be able to download heavy files or gaming. This is more suitable for short-term users or those who don't use internet as much at home. Here are some NyuuLy's pro tips for you. For wired internet, it will require a technician visit for installation, which can take up 2 to 3 weeks in busy season. Try to contact the providers as soon as you sign the lease and book the appointment before moving so that you're not stuck without Wi-Fi. Check the internet cable hole or wall jacks on your wall in your apartment. This tells you what providers are available for your apartment, as each building and each area is different. For portable internet, NyuuLy offers a 50GB data plan as Wi-Fi box replacement, so check out our site. If you're unsure, contact NyuuLy. We can guide you on which provider fits your apartment setup. So, what happens after everything is set up? After a few days, you'll get physical mails with all your contracts. These letters contains important information such as your ID, information, and so on. You can use these information to register on the applications of each providers. Trust me, downloading all the apps make it so much easier. You get less physical mails, you can track your usage, see your bills, and set up autopay. And that's it! Now you have all the privilege to pay for utilities for your life in Japan. Head back to your task list on NyuuLy website to make sure you're on track. If you found the videos helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Japan tips. Drop a comment if you have any questions. I read every single one. Enjoy Japan!